let's see. I hope this is working. So, hello everyone, I guess. I wanted to try out streaming today for a little bit. It's been a long while since I last streamed something. I'm not quite sure audio. Yeah, audio should be working. Okay. So the idea is to make progress in this ticket. This is running on. Actually, this whole development system is NVIDIA's Orin hardware, so it's running natively. So yeah, there's quite a few issues on how many things are handled, and this is turning out to be one of those refactors. Let's go into the planning ticket as well to cover a little bit. So far the new thunking stuff has been merged, right, and some infrastructure for host deferred signals, but I'm not very happy with it, right, and here yesterday and the day after, actually the day before yesterday and yesterday, I took quite some notes, like what needs to happen, and yeah. So the idea is to have like a more tight system, in the sense that there are not so many undefined variables, like the code base as inherited from aex has many undefined moments. So our goal is that we should deliver signals in specified state, right, where the guest signal is fully available, right? The guest state is fully available, so that the guest can go ahead and do what it wants, right? There are some interactions with thunks, like if we receive a signal while we are in a thunk. In that case, we will create. Let me open the other ticket here. Right, we'll create a special recovery frame right in the stack that contains all of the host context, and then it will point to a sort trampoline in x86, which will restore the host context if it's ever returned. Otherwise, we should not have a need for a host context. This is gonna sample and try to deliver signals right now. Like, the idea is to deliver signals on those specific spots, right? Block and fragment centers and back edges. There is there is a pull request. I think more information is in the pull request. Is it the pull request? Yes, it is. Yes. Right, so there was an implementation on this back on quite some time ago, on May. I tried to pitch it to the rest of the team, but it never quite got some traction. I don't know why. So yeah, how do I view branches in? Excellent. Okay, so you can see this was like 5 months ago. I believe it was early May 5th or something like that. Yeah. So the idea is that we will there are several aspects of this, right? The idea is that for asynchronous signals, we will trap on block enter if there is, or at times, doesn't matter exactly when. At specified times, though, it has to happen within a bounded window, like we can't delay signal forever. That would violate the guest expectations and the guest API and APIs, right? But there is no guarantee, like apart from the fact that signals are not very late, like there is no real guarantee on part of POSIX or whatever on exactly when a signal gets delivered. And if we delay it by, I don't know, 100 instructions, then that's not really so bad. So there are several other aspects to this, like maybe I'm working on too many things at once. We'll see. I'm definitely working on too many things at once. Okay, let's see what has already happened this morning. Yes, this is the frame stuff. So I'm not quite sure what is happening here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a stash of this, right? I don't care. Great. Do I need to abort this or something? I'm terrible at remembering how Git works. It's just not cherry pick or reverted. Excellent. Okay, so let's try cherry picking. So just for information, I'm not quite sure this is visible, so let me make it bigger. This is the previous implementation in x86 host, right? So I guess the first goal is to kind of rebase things. I have already kind of made this that the thunks run in the guest stack, like as they should, right? And this also, like, it allocates frame, like a CPU state frame with a guard thread preceding it, so we can turn that one on and off, right? And then valid RSP. Oh yeah, I was referring to the base frame, which is no longer a thing directly, right? And then this is also freed on context extraction, right? Everything is dandy, everything is good. So now the idea is that instead of doing the delivery directly, instead of doing the signal delivery directly, we will do it in a deferred way. Anyway, accept current, so this has been added as part of the host defer stuff, but most likely we just need to be scrapped at this point, but whatever. Yeah, there is this get TLS thread. Yes, the sigma was moved out, but this is also wasn't really practical. Right, those were protected, but I guess, yeah, we need to handle guess signal to not be protected, I guess. Handle guess signal, sigma x context. Okay, this will have to be redone. Okay. Right, there we go. Okay, this can stay protected, I guess. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. We'll see if this breaks. Yeah, let's also put some music. I don't know if the music have it on the speakers, so I hope it works. This is Max Cooper, one of my favorite artists. It's from a live at the Barbican. Okay, live at the Barbican. Yearning for the Infinite is the set, if I remember correctly. I saw this guy here in Athens last summer. It was amazing. Okay. So for some reason the size is used. Okay, that's okay. And this instant block is used somewhere else. It was moved out of there for some reason. Okay. I don't really think this would be here. Yeah, no. This is Git didn't figure out this quite the right way. Yeah, but the GPR size, yeah, why not? Let's see, generate IR, log, we have the log. Right, then we get the GPR size, yes, this part, yeah, we can actually move this even earlier, right, just to make things easier to understand. Okay, if synchronize, yeah, this is, I think that's not yet. Okay, yeah, this looks like something that shouldn't be really an error. yeah, but the idea is all kinds of confused with this code base. It never quite works right. Okay, and yeah, I guess the entry point is always the first block, right? Yeah, so I guess this is by default the entry point. Oh, this is for every block, it's not the entry point. The entry point will be there. Okay. Well, what gives, right? Let's just do it here. This is also similar to the SMC checks in some ways, right? So we want to have a deferred signal check, right? And then we need to have a break out of it, right?
What else can we do?
What else can we do?
Pictures of what happens next. Blues, reds, sunshine, happiness. But what would they know?
Okay.
Rarely. A droplet forms. Then a droplet falls. And if we are lucky, we have grace.
Okay, let's do something similar to that. Okay. Let's see what goes here. So we have the first signal check, I guess, and it takes the block entry. This really shouldn't be done that way. Right, this is not relocatable or anything. Right. So ideally we would do the first signal check, okay, like that, and here I guess it would take nothing. What does the con jump take? Code changed. I takes the condition. Yeah, nothing. Right, and then we would do kind of like that. Okay, code was changed. Okay, and set next of block, right? So yeah. Yeah, so ideally this will be stored somewhere far away from everything. Right, so code was changed block, yes. Right, so okay, signal is pending block, okay. Let's make things more easy to read, okay. I also need the current block, so I probably need it here as well, right, in order to properly sequence things. Let's ident this one out so we can separate them. Yeah, this is quite tricky. This is not relocatable, is it? Takes it to instructions, existing code here. Yeah, I don't think this is relocatable. This should never, this path hopefully is never used at this point. Validate code, yes. Yes, set current block, and then we emit a new block. And then we resume. Again, this is not the next block code, this is the signal block. Okay, create new block after current block. Okay. Yeah, I guess we don't really need all of this, right? This should be able to be done like that, right? Does this take an insert after? Ah, okay, it can be null, right? No, it can be null. And this will not truly go to the end. That's a pickle. Anyways. Yeah, because this has not already been emitted. This is before it gets emitted. Anyways. We'll figure it out. It doesn't matter so much. Okay, now signal block, yes. New block after. Playback at 10, then set, if the signal check, there is a signal. Okay, and then self-force jump target, it's like signal check, signal, no signal. No signal block, okay. Okay, set current code block. Signal is pending, right? We'll have to see how we handle this in a cute way. Okay, and this is the no signal block. And remove an exit function if a signal is pending. Yeah, we don't want to do quite we want to do a break actually, I think. Right, so in that case we want to do like a break. Yeah, good business, fact. Does that work? It takes a break creep and some more information. Okay, break definition. Let's see what this is. Error rate. I like how it has double question marks. Lovely. This is the Greek question mark, by the way. Signal, trap number, SA code, signal. Whatever. Let's just hack it. And yeah, I guess we also need to relocate PC there, right? So, core sounds about right. Let's go back, okay. Okay, get relocated PC. We don't have an op though. How does this work? Entry point offset. I guess we can use directly entry point offset here. Like 0. What does it use? I like how control clicking actually works, right? Oh, register size. Yes, 0. And somehow we have, yes, GPR size. Whatever. That's why the GPR size is there. Okay, and then we go break creep, and it's let's use signal 255. Yeah. Seems about the right signal. This whole break stuff needs to be done anyway. So who cares? Let's see. Signal check, pending, receive the guest block, yes. So this does a special break, right? But tells us we need to process this, right? And this actually, this doesn't need to be quite an exception yet. Even though that's quite it's much simpler. Yeah, let's make it an exception. Right, special exception. Special magic sauce. Okay, deferred signal check. Okay, let's go to the deferred signal check. The problem with this implementing this way is that the IR is not. Well, I really love this this new IR. Here is a break definition. Where do the double things come from? Really? Okay. Right. It's kind of hard to define. Like we don't say that jumps and like jump and con jump are clear what they do, right? But then if you see here, there's like all kinds of manual testing. Yeah, this is not case sensitive. Con jump is a bit much. Yes, filtered it already. Right, see, these are tested manually to see if there are jumps or something. Right, so yeah, at least there are those helpers in the IR meter. Okay, I guess I can. Let's use that. What? Yeah. Okay. If you wonder why do I use sudo, yeah, it's at some point I didn't install, and after that the log files were like all broken, so now I have to use sudo every time. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I do want to stop using sudo. Okay, now the new IR thing should be parsed. Yes. Okay, so this is a block exit. Okay, and this is nicely in the IR, right? This should be static, right? Like static in the sense, yes, C++. Not instance method. It should be a function, not a method, I guess. That's the difference. And see con jumps, yes, we don't care about optimization, it's optimization specific. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky because it's a CFG computation essentially. Yeah, this is also gonna be tricky. Yeah, consistency could be much better. Value dominance. I don't think these are actually... Are these actually used? I know. Yeah, it's broken. Oh, only phi, which are not used, and IR validation, right? The other ones are not. Yeah. It's okay. Why does this thing keep popping up? Pressing some wrong shortcut. Okay, let's see here. True block, false block. So, how can this be done better? True node, true info. Okay, I guess we can do like yeah, no. Let's see, and then store flag, load flag, yeah, this is computation, load context, yes. Here we do propagation rounds, yes. Okay, then you can get branch targets, like, yes. What is it? Give me a type, order node. Is an order node? Oh. Yeah, of course it's failing there, right? It's not? Why not? Ah, it is. Because I typed it wrong, that's why. That makes sense, okay. So we can do like I really like writing this kind of asserts, like I got into this mode when I was writing code in D, right? It was the... okay. It was the designed by contract kind of thing, which I really like, if I'm being honest. It makes sense, right? If you validate inputs and outputs, you know, most bugs are about assumptions at the end of the day. this becomes if branch is 0, right? Let's make this also whatever, we'll fill it in later. I like how this is using header args0, but this true block. What gives there? Right. Can we pick into this? Yeah, it has a target block. Oops. There we go, now I'm happy. Okay. Let's just make them uniform. I like one-liners, but uniformity I like more. Okay. Yeah, speaking about uniformity, I don't like how this is capitalized, this is not capitalized. It really makes it impossible to write macros. Deferred signal check. Right, and this is not the true block here, it's no. Why would it work, right? No. Yes. Yeah, the JSON. Let's move you next. Yeah, it doesn't need the block rip, but it does need the I like this concept of naming the fall-through block as next block, right? And the reason it's here is because the false block is the next block. I had this concept from LDC days. What was it, Raycast? Right, because things were called like branch block, you know, true, false, conditions, whatever. And then I just realized in the branch you have like the branch block, like the branching out path, and the fall-through path. Like, so I just named them branch and next, and the name have kind of stick since then, I guess. Who knows? Maybe it's a good idea. Anyway, one is the next block, the second one is the next block actually. and this is a signal pending log. Right, this would be like the branch block, right? Or we do never have a forward jump, kind of. It doesn't have an X block by definition. Okay, right, and here we have like a default. Right, we have, yeah, what's up? Right. Yeah, it's not a good one. Yeah, I really like having these helper functions. I really like the moment in these infrastructural things, you want a very strict dry code. Dry is like do not repeat yourself, right? And there is wet, which is like we enjoy typing, or I guess more precisely we enjoy copy paste. But the thing is that there is also the single responsibility principle that is very strong here, right? You don't want your optimization passes to be actually figuring out what the operations do, right? You want to have ways to query what the operations do, and then your optimization pass will depend on that, so you can change what your opcodes do. Go. Now that is nicely done. That's nicely done. Yeah, so I don't care if it's a block exit, but I suck. Today I suck. Today I lack focus. There we go. So this should also be, yeah, let's do that. So here is one of the things I really don't like about C++. Right, because templates can only live in headers, I will make this internal function. Kind of. This will be hell. I hate C++, I hate C++, hate is a strong word, don't hate. I'm frustrated by C++, I'm impeded by C++. That's a fairer way to put it. There we go. Type name is not allowed. What? No way. Yeah. Node to top to data begin. Ah, yeah, of course, that makes more sense. That can be a node. It's not that that's the problem. I mean, also that. Right, but this needs to be an aerob header. Yeah. This is an order node wrapper. Yeah, see, this is another frustrating thing about the JIT design, like the IR design. It's kind of nice because everything needs a base to refer to anything, right? But at the same time, it's very frustrating that you have to be, you know, keep moving these things around. So I guess that's the best I can do. Right, and this is not conjump, this is... Okay. Yeah, let's go declaration. Yes. Right, and yes. Right. I like how it matches the declaration even though it goes completely. I like it when it does that. In the old Visual Studio there was a delay, like you had like 3-4 seconds after changing the function type until you could just go back to the original declaration, and I used to just, you know, you had to be fast. That's how it worked. You had changed the prototype, you know, control click or left click, whatever you do. Fast. No, this somehow worked. Okay, where did we start anyways? Was it here? Yes, okay, then branches, yeah, other node, wrapper target nodes, right, get branches, yeah, rob header, okay, everything is complaining. Target nodes. Now what's this problem? Okay. Maybe I wrote something wrong. Maybe it's complaining about for nothing, you know. Can't really tell. Okay, if the branches are not done, right, then let's see. Block node, true target node, false target node, yes. So this info map, okay. Let's actually copy this because it's the most generic case, right? Yeah, there is no target node. Okay, let's group this together now, because this makes more sense, since we're not gonna group them by type, but we're gonna group them like by loop or no loop, okay? Okay, and then another part of an optimization path optimized. Well, not optimized, generalized. But generalized in a way that doesn't really cost any speed. Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? It is lovely when it happens, okay. And here we can just say target info map, right, get node, target nodes, okay, yeah, and then we just do target node, and it doesn't have to be true or false, right, get things by, get things by, get things by. We don't really need this either. So many mistypos. Okay, and then we don't need this. Huh? Lovely, right? How do you say that? Okay, that goes. So that's one thing that was done. So our goal here, you can see how heavily sidetracked this ended up being. You know, that's. Now there is this XKCD comic. Yeah, this I totally agree with. Right, this. Right, this. That's all. And it's not even. How do you Google for it and you get not the original comic first? What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, this. This is not. It's not XKCD, huh? I thought it was XKCD. Oh well. Let's just save it. Right, this is my favorite. And the problem with Fexis Orco, that's actually the only problem with Fexis Orco. Well, not the only, but the main problem. And the main problem with working with the whole POSIX, Linux, glibc, OpenGL is also affected, less so, hopefully. Like, all of this ecosystem is extremely high in what the fuck per second, you know, at this point. Like, you create a mental model based on what you read, and then you know that 3 paragraphs later, or you know, when you dig 2 layers deeper, it's gonna work in a completely different way. And there's like such a deep misunderstanding, right, in the community about how things work, and not only in the community, right, that in the internet, like the internet is hugely misinformed, and there is also, yeah, everything is kind of interconnected together in a way that makes this very hard, because you have like what the fucks per minute from one code base spilling to the other code base because of how things are done, right? And the general consensus is like to give up, right? We can't make this code better. We can't make it cleaner. We can't make it easy to use. And I don't agree with that, right? Some problems don't have good solutions. Some problems can have easy solutions, right? But if you never start, it's never done. That's how it is. And the road in many of these, like, there is a ton of infrastructure built on top of everything. Right? A big frustration for me has been with Linux how things are not abstracted. Right? glibc doesn't have a binary interface. POSIX doesn't have. POSIX is like a loose interface, right? It's written in a way that many incompatible implementations can be conferent, right? conform to it. And the way that this happens is not that POSIX enforces, usually it's not that POSIX enforces a strict standard. It's like POSIX is written in such a way where this behavior becomes undefined, you know. And then somehow it's up to you, the application developer, to read this and understand that, you know, what is not written in the documentation, it's not like easily assumed, you know. It's a political play of people not having to modify their operating systems. And I mean, we could just version the APIs, guys, and, you know, have a clean spec where, you know, like anything that's undefined is what the fucks per minute. Anything that works in way A and way B in another system is what the fucks per minute. And at the end of it, POSIX isn't really it's like a compatibility library. It's a compatibility layer, right? It's not an operating system interface. So we need documentation for Linux, right? Why is the POSIX compatibility tied with the C runtime? That doesn't make sense to me. Like the POSIX should be on top of the C runtime, or there should be like a base C runtime and then POSIX. Anyway, it's not interconnected, right? Because the C runtime was developed for, it's like the Unix runtime, right? C was developed to make Unix, I guess, or whatever it was called back then. So anyway, you know, just because it's the way it's been done and just because it's complicated doesn't mean it can't get improved on. I guess that's really my point of this rant. I get very, very frustrated with these things, right? It's get anxiety attacks from bad code. That's my problem. Okay, yeah, we're not quite where we started, right? But we have been making progress. What time? It's 8:30 already. Huh, maybe I can run this a little bit longer. I don't know. Calculate control flow. Okay, yeah. See? It makes sense to not have this in the zero elimination pass, right? Let's branch targets. Yay! Huh. Yeah, there could be a better way to do this. Nice. This is a to-do, right? Let's put it here. Yeah, kudos to NeoBrain for this. I think he's the one that pointed to me this optional thing, or something else about the C++. Like I'm not up to date about new C++. I mean, I can use it, I can read the specs, but I grew up in a world where you couldn't trust your C++ runtime. Like you had to run your own STL, and you had to avoid it, like avoid the runtime like the plug, whatever, like a deadly thing, you know, sounds like something bad. So I guess I never really got out of that mental model in many ways. I mean, I still don't trust the C++ runtime to do anything fast, but it's definitely easier to use than running your own. Okay. Yeah, and like, would be nice for this to be automatically reduced, right? Target. Target! I don't think my brain is not confused at all, it's my fingers are confused, right? Obviously. Block node. Where is block node coming from? Ah, this, okay. Yes, might as well name it target block. And this might as well not name it block node, but one refactor at a time. Okay, then we get rid of this switch as well. Yay! Look at this. Sexy clean code. Yeah, this is still complaining there. Now, I guess the problem is here that we would need to return both the number of branches, right, and the array, and we want it to be stack allocated. Yeah, so maybe we need a new constructor like a stack vector or something like that, right? Not a heap. It would be nice if vector was called heap vector. You know, then it would be obvious what's happening there. There's no. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother with this. Hopefully it compiles. Okay, that's another one. IR validation. Yeah. Let's just ignore it. It's not used. Like, we didn't get in FX, there wasn't consensus to get a specific tag, and at this point, I don't know if I want it in or not because I'm frustrated over it. Right, when you go happy make a change and people just stall you for like a few weeks just to break your spirit, and then this happens. And now I just use all of the tags that we're using everywhere in the code so I can grab useless stuff. Okay. Yeah, well, you know. How about this instead? Is it get target blocks? Get get branch targets. Whatever. I like how I completely misremember what I wrote like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, also this shouldn't be a special case here anyway. Okay, I was distracted. Yes. Yeah, this looks awfully familiar with another thing we just fixed in some other place. That context or elimination, like, so we compute the CFG twice. Lovely. This has to be very fast. I'm partially to blame for this. I think I wrote this code. Like, yeah, it's 20 months ago. I should have refactored harder. I guess I had other things in my mind. What the fuck, Malaka? What is this? Huh? I love it. But, like, huh? This is cute. And totally not obvious. Block predecessors, target block ID. I like how this uses a mildly different way of computing the same thing, right? Block predecessors, target ID. This does the same thing. So let's see, target ID, target block, insert, get a air block node. Yes, it looks like it does. I'm sure half the things will be broken after these changes. Value dominance. You know what's coming? Aaron and die. Get branch targets, yay! I remember to change that. Okay, let's create a ticket, right? Ari, no, it's not Ari. IR. Figure out a more efficient way to handle CFCs. Control flow graphs, etc. Right now, we make it recalculated and milestone 2212 create. Okay, so this is 2016. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually not logged in. Yes. I'm actually not logged in this machine. I'm using Barrier, which is apparently a fork of something else. I forget. These things where we have two computers and you can use one mouse and like it kind of does it as if it's a single computer with multiple monitors, except it's multiple computers. Right. Okay, so this is done. This is done. This is const prop. This is not branching related. This is not branching related. Okay. I guess now we can go back to the ir.json, right, signal pending block and next pending block, okay, and then we can go into the deferred signal check, right, and then yeah, see, if you have a consistent way of naming these, then this thing doesn't happen like that. Right, so this is another thing to do. But for now, aerop, not conjump, aerop the I love consistency. Okay, true, yes, and it's not true block is signal pending block and next block. Signal pending block and next block. See, this could easily, you know. Okay, let's make a ticket for that as well. GitLab. Yeah, my glasses are also broken today. I slept on the other ones and I don't know where they are. Right, my girlfriend knows, but she's asleep, so right. I don't have the see. Okay. I are branching. Rename targets to next branch, etc. Templatize, generalize, set some targets. No, I can copy one way. Why can't I copy the other way? Set some target. Yes. Milestone. Okay. Yeah, let's. Yeah, the clipboard merging of barrier is. I mean, it works sometimes, so that's better than none of the times, right? Okay, so I guess this is done, so this should work. Doch. Of course it has. Signal check. No signal check. Okay, so this does a break, and the break rip is the entry point offset. Yeah, it would be lovely if you could do it like that, but you actually cannot. Right. Log dispatchers and canon out block. Okay, I really hate the name of dispatcher. Huh? It should be like front-end decoder or obviously. Okay. Don't complain so much. Don't complain so much. I know I'm bad at programming. Or well, I guess after all those years. Why is this? What? Okay, lol. I made everything a little bit bigger, maybe it's better for you guys. I'm not quite sure it's better for me, but okay. Let's see now, let's see. Yeah, of course, this happened twice. Oh, this has a more industrial vibe. Okay. Let's see. I missed being in Zurich in some nice, like I missed Clubby. There, I said it. I missed Clubby. It's a nice underground club. by the limit in my old neighborhood. Such lovely times there, such lovely times. No, I'm in Athens. This place. Oh, it's lovely here. It's perfect. I don't miss anything. This COVID thing that you can't travel is, well, I guess technically can. It's just too fat now. Huh. What is that? Wow! Oh my god. Guess it goes far enough. Okay, let's see. Is really needed? Are these why? I like how we have a lot of this documentation context and the code is like extremely hard to read. Still helpful. They're also extremely outdated. That's also extremely helpful. Ah, fuck, I can't undo. Why can't I undo here in the search box? I want to search what I was looking for before. Ah, lack of consistency. Okay. Well, clearly. Well, clearly this is the wrong function to merge it. There was this C++ word merge thing. I need to... Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, dude, I love this set. Ah. Yeah, I love this set. Everyone handle signal. Okay. This has to be redone, so let's just delete it. Let's just, I hope there are no other changes here. We'll find in the diff. Huh. Yes, please. about no. Okay. Yeah, guys, if you write APIs, please make sure that the callbacks are the last thing. Like this looks really fishy here. Right, functions will be last. We learned that from JavaScript. Okay, I guess this is the interesting part. I can just kind of ignore the rest, right? It's just other. These changes have. The code base has changed. Hopefully towards a better direction, like hopefully. So you have a 6 yeah, and then you go thread context instead of core. Right, you don't need the core anymore. Thread context, signal delegation. Handle the signal. I'm gonna argue here that we don't need more than this. It doesn't need to be in the dispatcher, no. Right, it just needs to go to the thread. Yes. Yeah, that's all that needs to happen. Right, but this is not all that needs to happen, right? Because it's a little bit more complex. Because we don't just handle it on the 6F now, there is the branch, right? So the 6F needs to go to the branch. So here, yeah, let's have that. Let's see if we just did a check and not a segfault, this could have been much easier. Right? Maybe that will be the way to go. Yeah, maybe let's do it that way first, and then the zigzag stuff is kind of not required here. Right, so even if there is a special code, we can just do it manually there and fix it up later. Yeah, I love how there's some brain fuck in the project, you know, it fits with the concept. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how this is done properly. Uh-huh. I feel wise now. So it needs to be like that and like that. I guess this is not required, right? Yes. Yeah, I guess technically that makes sense because you do. I didn't know that you were allowed to put parentheses there though. That's an interesting thing. 100%. Yeah, I love it. There was a new video of this one released just a couple of days back, or maybe yesterday, I don't remember. It's really good. This sounds different though. Maybe the scene is also slightly different. Yeah, it definitely sounds different. Vico's Cola. They don't pay me to advertise it, but my father is from there, so I guess it's my heritage. Yay, it linked. And that's my alarm clock. And that's the AC that's turning on. And that's the AC automation that is missing an if somewhere, so it does it twice. I need to fix those warnings at some point. Okay, so now what do we have? Not much, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, that's per se not required yet, so let's not do it. Right, unless it's required by... Okay. I guess this file is not changed. The brand stuff, yes. The deferred signal check stuff, yes. The node there, the jump targets. There was nothing else there, right? Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay. Right, but why? No. Can I undo this? Yes, I can. Ooh, I learned a new thing today. Alright, let's check this. So synchronize rip on all blocks happens first. Right, then we check for the default. Yeah, this doesn't exactly check, you know. Yeah, important, right? But for now, this is good enough. Actually, it's reports. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this doesn't go there. No, I actually wanted that. All right. This is getting wrapped up. Alright, I have validation. I mean, it was already broken, so who cares? Yes. Yes. Eraser location. Yes. Signal delegator. Yeah, let's undo this. No changes here for now. So I guess the main change is dispatcher, but this doesn't go into the dispatcher. Right, this goes to the thread. Internal test state, there is CPU state frame. Do we want it there? I guess not. I mean, if you wanted to be able to access it conveniently from the cheat, let's put it there. not quite sure if this will be atomic. I also don't like this pattern we have. That everything is named the same. Then you're not quite sure which file you're going through, but whatever. CPU ID. Yeah, this would also be refactored into a nice thing. Well, this music is too loud. Okay. Okay, so we compare, write the deferred, core state. Actually, let's go to the non-working tree branch ops. Yeah. Also, is it deferred with? I always get this one wrong. It's with one F. Deferred is with one F. I need to fix up the code base. La, 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 la. So the deferred signal dot signal number key with 0 key, and then we have jump not equal signal pending label. Is this really true? Is this near? Ah, yeah, it's sort of near, right? So it's okay. Okay, and then pending. Okay, right, and this is done. Okay, and then let's go in the branch ops. Next the conjump, and also here conjump, deferred conjump, yes, let's go to conjump, yes, spacing, okay, the FOB, yes, and I guess it's very similar. Huh. I love how it's exactly the same, even though it's a different architecture. Okay, but here we have to LDR, I guess. CB0. Yeah, and this computers offset differently. CB0. What? X0. CB0 true target label. Oh, this takes a pointer. Okay, let's hear. Okay. Not 0, I guess. Right in here. Okay. No. I guess that's it for today.
The droplet forms to perfection.
This is another live set, I think, from Max Cooper. I'm not quite sure which one.
Droplet falls, and this one day.
It's quite good.
Grace. We watch and breathe in, and then we breathe out.
Oh, it's the same one. It's in loop. My God, this is too much.
Well, what else can we do?
Yeah, we've been through this.
And this
Yeah, whatever.
It has grace. We watch and breathe in, and then we breathe out, awaiting our own turn. But what else can we do? Some big pictures of what happens next. Blues, reds, sunshine, happiness. But what would they know, really? when a droplet falls. And if we are lucky, we have grace.
If we are lucky, we have grace. That is fucking true. Where is sginfo in Linux? It's not in sys, it's just in sginfo. Okay, Linux. Okay, Linux. It's not in sginfo. I guess it's in signal. I guess it was in signal. Yeah, it's built. I wasn't actually looking. It doesn't work. Ooh, x then x0. Then is 0 in Greek, by the way, guys. Yeah, well, what? No. Yeah, that looks unrelated. Yeah, let's disable your podcast, huh? Things have changed. Yes, it's working. Δίκαιο έχω πεθάνει 2.000 φορές. Yes, sick broke mask. Ooh, that's spicy. 76. Huh? My lock and valid size. Okay. I guess this is where the signal is received, right? But yeah, right. It's yeah, I don't know. Ah. Huh. Okay, I guess that's all for now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that malloc thing is fishy, but it's entirely possible something got broken along the way, so... It's also kind of fishy that here no signals get accepted. Which I think is kind of related to the other fishiness. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is related to the changes refactoring the branch targets, but it's 9:30 and the office here is open, so I have to wrap up and yeah, I don't know, cook some breakfast before everybody else comes. So, I don't know, let's see how this turns out. It was quite enjoyable, I think, for me. We'll see, maybe I do more. Bye bye. Yes. Yes.
Σε έχω στα πιο παράξενα και όμορφα μέρη όπου κρατούσα μικρόφωνο, βρισκόσουν εκεί με ένα τσιγάρο και ένα ποτήρι στο χέρι κάπου στο βάθος μακριά από τη σκηνή. Σε είδα χειμώνα σε ένα χώρο ζεστό, μικρό και καλοκαίρι σε φεύγα το νησί. Σε είδα σε γήπεδο σε κάποιο μακρινό χωριό και στην Αθήνα σε μεγάλο μαγαζί. Σε είδα κι αλλού με κόσμο πολύ στριμωγμένο και σε μέρος που ήμασταν εμείς και μη σε είδα να γελάς και αλεπευθυνωμένο και γουστάρα λόγω τιμής. Σε έχω ακούσει δυνατά να τραγουδάς και να φωνάς, να τα κάνεις τον γύρο σου κομμάτια. Σε έχω πιάσει για βόρα προσεκτικά να κοιτάζεις τα χαμηλά τόσες φορές με τα μάτια. Σε είδα να μου χτυπάς την πλάτη και να φεύγεις, να δακρύσεις και το κεφάλι να σκύβεις. Σε ψάχνα κάπου στο φως, αλλά και εσύ τα αποφεύγεις. Στην αρχή μου φαινόταν πως και εσύ κάτι κρύβεις. Με την πάρτι σου που λες ήταν πολύ τρελαθή. Σε είχαν πέρασει για χαμένο με ασφαλή. Τώρα ξέρω το λομπάφο που βρεθεί. Έχει ένα φύλακα άγγελο άλλη. Δεν με νοιάζει από που θες σου λέω. Κι εμείς εδώ είμαστε περαστικοί. Στον ουρανό να ανέβω και να τα λέω. Το στοίχημα πως θα είσαι και εκεί. Δεν με νοιάζει ποιος έστειλε τι θες. Ούτε αν είσαι από άλλο πλανήτη. Εδώ μπροστά μου λύπες και χαρές. Σ' ένα φύλακα άγγελο άλλη. Δεν σου έχω πιάσει πάνω απ' άλλους να θέλεις να ακουστείς, όμως μαντεύω πως καλά. Με τα λόγια αυτά τα πας και να γριέμεις χωρίς λόγο κι αν πιάσεις. Τότε κουλάρεις ξανά και στον τοίχο ακούμπας. Υποψιάζομαι περίπου ποιο τραγούδι γουστάρεις. Και νιώθω πως ακούς πάντα τον ηρολόγιο. Ωραία, ακόμα ένας τρελός ταξιδιάρης που είναι η ζωή του ένα λοπά νομολόγιο. Υπάρχουν φίλοι που δεν έχουν δώσει δραχμή, ενώ εσύ πληρώνεις μάλλον εισιτήριο. Υπάρχουν και αυτοί που δεν είχαν τιμή κι όταν τους διάλεγες για λίμα και η εντάξει. Μου πας τα δύσκολα πως ρωτάγες για μένα. Τότε γέλασα πολύ και η ψυχή μου το χάρη και τους ώρανες δεν πήγαινε στα θυμισμένα. Κάποιος τους είπε πως ο αλήθης χάθηκε. Εγώ όμως ξέρω την επόμενη φορά όταν θα φτάσω από πάνω από τη σκηνή σε μια γωνιά. Στην τελευταία τη σειρά πάω στοίχημα ξανά πως θα σε εκεί. Δεν με νοιάζει από πού θα σου λέω. Κι εμείς εδώ είμαστε περαστικοί. Στον ουρανό να ανεβώ και να τα λέω. Πάω στοίχημα πως θα σε και εκεί. Δεν με νοιάζει ποιος έστειλε τι θες. Ούτε αν είσαι από άλλο πλανήτη. Εδώ χρωστάμε λύπες και χαρές. Σαν ένα φύλακα άγγελο αλήτη. Δεν με νοιάζει από πού θα σου λέω. Δεν με νοιάζει ποιος έστειλε τι θες. Δεν με νοιάζει από πού θες σου λέω. Κι εμείς εδώ είμαστε περαστικοί. Στον ουρανό να ανεβώ και να τα λέω. Πάω στοίχημα πως θα σε και εκεί. Δεν με νοιάζει ποιος έστειλε τι θες. Ούτε αν είσαι από άλλο πλανήτη. Εδώ χρωστάμε λύπες και χαρές. Σαν ένα φύλακα άγγελο αλήτη.